When I hear the stereotype that black women or black people just simply vote Democrat, I mean, it's just simply not true overall. So we are about to go walk a precinct. So you guys are gonna see us in action, going door to door. All right, about to get this in. One of the biggest distinguishing marks of a Republican here in Northern California is the American flag. Like, it's actually quite interesting. We are literally gonna go up and down. We're gonna put these door hangers on. People believe like social media is like, that's the all in all for campaigns because they see a big following for candidates. But the thing that wins races is door to door.
This is private property, so how did you guys get on?
So we came through the gate.
Yeah, without a resident letting you in, that's trespassing.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Don't allow any solicitation, I'm sorry.
Oh no, this is not soliciting. Campaigns are different than actual soliciting. I know, that sucks. Okay.
I hit all these already.
Dang, homie. So we got stopped by a resident. Soliciting is not the same as campaigning. And one thing I'm not gonna do, I'm not gonna argue with anyone. I need every vote. And I gave her one of my door hangers and I said, you know what, it's okay, we can go. Not a big deal, not the end of the world. And what houses we haven't been able to hit, we'll make sure that mail gets to them. So, all good, and now we're on to the next thing. In this district, people are surprised to see a black woman running for Congress. I still need your vote.
Thank you.
As a black woman, it's been interesting because, you know, once people get to know me, they're like, oh wow, like this is different, and we can come together and we can, we can truly do this. And once we made it past the primary, I think people just said, okay, this is the real deal, let's go. You all know the drill, I see all familiar faces, and so I just ask that you just give us your 100,000% today so that we can take it in November. Republicans offer a space for you to be who you are and do what you want to do, and also uphold the values that this country was founded upon.
The NRA has not given you approval. You might want to check into that.
Yeah, we're so busy. We're so busy,
Yeah.
But the support that's been so significant in this race has been grassroots. People that have come together that have never done anything politically have been behind me 1,000% and have used so much of their influence to help me win this race. The farmers, for instance, I remember people telling me that a farmer would not vote for a black woman. And I basically live in Yuba with the farmers. They've been my biggest supporters.
She's a fresh face, she's military, she's family, her husband is a police officer, they care about the community.
I think the fact that Tamika would end up being one of the first black women in Congress is pretty substantial and significant, especially if she were to be a congresswoman coming from California as a black Republican. I think it would speak volumes about what the people want in our state and the change that we're asking for.
Farmers want support to be able to have more water storage. Water stability is really important here in District 3, and making tax cuts for the middle class, permanent tax cuts for the middle class, is very important to me, and I know it is to all Americans. So we are on our way to precinct walk. You're on speaker.
I'm calling because I didn't want you to find out any other way but through me. I recently have been diagnosed with endometrial cancer.
Dawn, where are you? We're in Vacaville. We're going to Vacaville. Can we come and see you?
You guys are on your way, so it's okay.
No. Can we come see you really quick, please?
Yeah.
I am a Christian woman. I'm non-denominational, and I just believe in having a relationship with Jesus. I gotta go get her.
You are carrying way more than any woman should have to carry, so don't. I've got Jesus, and he's carrying it, along with millions of other who knows who's praying about it, but...
Can we pray really quick?
Yes.
Please?
Yes.
Can we pray? Lord God, you already know what we need before we ask.
Mm-hmm.
Lord, I speak right now that every person that speaks to Dawn from here on out, every person that is looking at her charts, every person that is getting ready to figure out how they're going to go about taking this cancer out of her, Lord, that they have her heart and the best intentions, and they have all the skills, and that even if, Lord, that they do the best job that they can for our friend. Some people have mentors and they have people they look up to, and I didn't really have that. And so my faith in God has really guided me to make some of the decisions that have gotten me to this point. I'm just so grateful that I was shown this faith as a young child. Sorry about that. This is where I took my first campaign pictures with her, with Dawn. I literally had no money, and she took them for free. She's so sweet. Homelessness is obviously a huge problem here in California. We have the highest homeless population in the nation and the highest homeless veteran population in the nation. And seeing homeless vets, seeing anyone homeless is truly a travesty. And so I want to do everything I can to support the veterans and support those that have been struggling. Getting my makeup done because we have an event tonight.
Are you walking today?
I already walked.
Okay.
So now it's the evening event. I was like, wow, this is nothing like I thought it was going to be with the Republican Party. It was actually another black woman, and I was wearing my hair curly, was long, and I had it up in a little bun. And she was like, you're not going to make it with that hair. So I posted a picture of it, my hair. And I was just like, yeah, somebody said that this was not going to work. I've been told you have to wear pantsuits or don't wear dresses with print. If you look at some of my pictures, oh my God. One of the things that I was really dead set on is having a small time feel for my children. And so Dixon provides, both that locality between the city and then being able to just have a quiet neighborhood. And that's how I grew up. You did so good yesterday. Go. So Daddy's helping Daddy. My mom, while she was in my life, my grandparents raised me. The priority was hard work. It was always hard work. It was always making sure you pull your own weight. It was always making sure you completed all your work in school and that you were successful and that you had a plan when you turn 18.
Socks.
Where are we going?
You know where we're going. What happens on Saturday?
Okay. You look amazing. Okay, ready? Okay, let's go. So my immediate family has been really supportive. My husband has been amazing and just really just done everything he could to support this race. My grandmother has since passed away. She passed away a week before the primary, and my mother isn't living. And it was funny, I had a conversation, my father and I were estranged, but I talked to him almost a year ago about it, and he was like, oh, I wish you were a Democrat. And I was like, oh, well, it's okay. So, it's just a lot of mixed feelings. And then I have some family members that completely stopped talking to me. It's disheartening because they know me, and for them to just simply all of a sudden see a R beside my name and denounce like, oh gosh, you're a Republican. It's like, these are the things that we grew up with. This is the values that we have. And it's really sad, but this is life.
Hi, baby, I'm right here. What is it? Oh, you did. Hold on, let me see. What are you on? Let me see what you got going on. What are you doing on here? Let me get you something.
So my family's heritage is, well, my husband, he is black and white, and my side is, we're black. But, some family members are from Brazil and Australia and those kinds of backgrounds, but we're black, and but we all have our different shades. Ray, he is a peace officer here in California, and he's been a police officer for the past decade, and before that he was in the military. Ray is very much a hands-on dad.
Bunny hop, Bubba.
Then just give it to him.
I'm giving it to him. Philip. Beep, beep.
Being a police officer in this time is very difficult, and he's one of the good guys. And one thing I just always want to do is just make sure I just stay really even, and just really, really, really supportive of his profession, because people need him. They need good police officers, and he's one of them.
Yeah, be careful.
Bye, Bill. Bye.
What is it, baby? I got your shoes.
While no one's perfect in any profession, you have bad police officers, you have bad people in the military. There's still some good guys out there, and he's one of them, and there's so many others like him. On both sides of my family, my grandfathers were in the military. When I became of age, it was like, okay, what are you gonna do? And I was like, oh, I guess I'm gonna go into the military. But my grandfathers are really, really, really adamant about making sure I did not go into the Army. They're like, no, go into the Air Force. So here I am. So here's one of my uniform tops. I'm a staff sergeant in the Air Force. I was 14 years active duty, and now I am a reservist, same rank. These are getting phased out. We just got new uniforms, so this will be another distant memory. I think I've gone through, this will be like the third uniform change. So yeah, this is it. Seeing my name on the uniform, it just makes me proud to represent my husband and our family. Yeah. I was new to the military about a year in, and I got pregnant with my first son, and I was pulled in by my superior enlisted officer, and he told me that I had a lot of potential, and that he thought that it would be better if I had an abortion. And we never had a conversation before that. There was never any talk about me taking the life of my child. And I was like totally shocked, and I didn't know what to think, but he told me that no one would ever know, that I was going to do great things, and that this was just something that he thought I should do because I had a bright future ahead of me. But I didn't listen to him, and I'm so grateful that I didn't. But these are some of the things that can happen to you, and being in the military and being a woman. But I made a decision to have my baby, and he's 16 years old now, and he's beautiful, and he's so smart, and I'm just so grateful to God that I had the strength to like keep going, because people thought I was stupid for having a baby at 20 in the military and in Germany, but I did, and I would never take it back for anything in the world. All right, guys, so we are about to get ready for the big event tonight, the rally in Solano. and here in Dixon, and I'll see you guys in a little bit.
Just supporting Tamika. Met her 3 years ago, and have just become friends and just like everything about her.
All right, so good evening again. Let's make some noise for Tamika Hamilton, right?
One thing about Tamika that's a little different, because I have to be honest with this, our current president, sometimes his rhetoric can be polarizing at times, but Tamika is a person that can bring unity and join people together and be consistent.
I am so grateful for everyone that's sitting in this room today. This is the greatest nation in the world, you know, good or bad or indifferent, and nothing is perfect, but I wouldn't rather be in any other nation in the world. I wouldn't be able to be a woman running for office like this. I wouldn't be able to be a black woman running for this position and being a mom, you know. And so when I think about patriotism and being an American, like, this is the American dream. When I started this, everybody thought I was crazy. They're like, no one is going to vote for a no-name candidate. But I told them, I said, I still believe in hard work. And I think a lot of people in this district still believe in that too. The people really showed up for me because I showed up for them. Being able to do that freely and to fight for this is, that's what it's all about. I'm just Tamika, and I'm a black woman that's really trying to show that we can bring this nation back together.